Valley still looks pretty dry over there. We're making somewhat decent time. Oh no. That is so irritating. Hello everyone and welcome to a new crap artist series called Survive the Flood. We're going to be playing the wonderfully cruel and heavily modified BeamNG. Our challenge will be to pit real cars made by modders around the world against the infamous Flood Escape Crater. We will be traversing a circular track that slowly climbs in altitude as the ground beneath us is rapidly flooded with the car-destroying water. Which cars can make it to the top of the crater and escape the rising water? Which cars are too slow, too fragile, or too unlucky to survive? In this series, I will be working through a list of over 100 modded cars, all representing real-world vehicles. I will attempt to keep the vehicles as realistic as possible in my search for the true king of the crater. Welcome back to another edition of Real Cars vs. the Flood. Today we have another personal favorite of mine. We have the Toyota Celica. This is the World Rally Championship GT4 all-wheel drive turbocharged version. Now I actually stepped the tune down quite a bit from where it was fresh out of the mod. It had something in the high 300s. We dropped it down to 250, which at this weight gives us a .207 power to weight ratio. So I think this thing is going to breeze through it no problem, despite the fact that I've hamstrung it slightly in the power. Should have no problem with the dirt. It's all-wheel drive. It's a tough little guy. Should be nice and quick. I haven't done any testing with it though. Here we go. Got decent power. Kind of a funny sounding exhaust note. And again, it's been a while since I've been around any Celicas, so who knows, it could be spot on. I don't see these on the road too often anymore. Well, and you never see the right-hand drive versions in my country. Or the GT4 all-wheel drive turbo versions. I'd love to get one of these over here in the States. I think they're cool cars. Ooh. Carried a lot of speed through there, but we handled it alright. So far, making some pretty decent time. Look through the rock donut. This car's a little twitchy, a little bouncy in the rear. But if you're gentle with it, it's quick. It's very light. So 258 horsepower in a car this light is a lot. Even if it does, for some reason, sound like an old Honda Sportster. Pushing a solid 12.5 pounds of boost to that little turbo, not too bad. As I mentioned earlier, I did detune this because the standard, the WRC tune it gave me was like 400 horse, and I thought that was a bit much for this challenge. I'd probably make it surpass the Lambo for power to weight. Yep, there's no road on the right there. Yep, I remember that now. Boy, that would be really scary to drive over in real life. This whole thing would be absolutely terrifying in real life. Let's go ahead and take the safe route. We should be making some pretty good time, I'd say. Ooh. Pushed it a little too much on that one. That's okay. We smacked our lip again. I think we'll be alright. Into the slaloms. Felt quick. Uh-oh. Come on. That was really sloppy, but I think we'll hopefully survive. Wasn't too bad. Just got a little bouncy there at the end and got tossed into a bit of an oversteer. I'll be talking to my pit crew about this. Still, I think we're making decent enough time. Although it's gonna bother me if this was like right on the cusp of beating some much faster car and that one little spin out was all that did it. Oh! Okay, alright, that's some rally stuff. In the dead man's curve. Ooh, wow. Big smoke all the way up the hill. Alright, making our way past the gas station here. There's the water at. Doesn't seem too bad. Ugh. Oh, come on. It's starting to feel a little funny on some of these turns. I don't know why it's so tail happy for an all-wheel drive car. It's probably set up for drifting around dirt roads. And not today, Satan. It's starting to feel a bit slower. I wonder if that's due to damage or just lack of torque going up some of these steeper hills. Here's our favorite pothole. And the slippery when wet. In the dirt too. Now, speedy rocks. Oh. This car might be a little too bouncy to go full throttle. Had some issues with other cars and excessive bounciness in this area. Oh, I went full throttle anyway. I couldn't really get it past 87. Oof, boy. Okay, let's see how we do here. This should be a breeze. This is a rally car, born and bred. Well, that's not too impressive. Come on. What is going on here? That was not impressive, but we're through. Alright, we should be past the worst of it. What do we got? Our last two lefts, and then we'll see what our time is. Now, unfortunately, I don't really get to see the time until after I'm editing it, so I can only really go by flood height. We'll see where it is. Oh, no torque. That's alright, though. I think we put up a pretty respectable number for the old Toyota. 1073. Not too bad at all for a .201 power to weight ratio car. For a car that was a little bit low on torque. But it did have the advantage of all-wheel drive, so we knew it was going to end up at the top of this mountain all along, didn't we? Let's take a look at the damage. I don't think we took a whole lot, but I think we smacked our nose in a little bit. Man, the idle on this thing is crazy. Oh yeah, definitely smacked the nose up a little bit there. Nothing dragging or hanging though, nothing too bad here. No collapsed suspension, no pop tires, but from the looks of things. So honestly, I mean, this car made it through with ease. Look at that, not too bad at all. Pat yourself on the back, World Rally Championship winning Toyota Celica GT4. You have survived the flood.